there, YouTube friends. This is Josie G, and I'm still in the nursery, but because I've got Daphne and these guys, they're still reading. Are you guys still reading Madeline? Okay. Anyway, it's time for a new book. I just wanted to show you some of the things I used to work on. I have stacks of these because I used to be in theater, and this was one of the very first shows that I worked on behind the scenes at an extraneous level. I worked all around the valley, so to speak, and I directed my own theater group and that kind of thing. But this is one of the ones that I worked for another director on, let's put it that way. And I really wanted to do a good job, and I was her, gosh, what did they label me as? Let's see if I have a copy of the, here it is, let's see. It was the effect of gamma rays on Man in the Moon marigolds. That's what it was called. And do I have the, let's see what they labeled me as in here. Here's one of the programs. They always put me as, oh, I'm not even the front pages. Jeez. Really? Oh, here I am. Okay, let's see. Stage manager. Oh, here, I'm costume coordinator. They always listed me as costume coordinator or costume mistress. Oh, it drove me nuts that I was never allowed to be, this is for a college production, like, you know, something more than that. Boy, this pillow's driving me nuts. It's in my back. Anyway, so this is what I'd start off with as a plot. I don't want to give you, do you have a blank one? I don't want to give you somebody else's measurements, but anyway, I'll just give an overview. But it had all of the, if there was a male, it would have a male outline here. If it was a female, it'd have a female, and it'd have all the various stuff here. But anyway, and you would take all the measurements, and you know, people would just have to be subjected to that, and whether they liked it or not. So that was the way it was. And then you'd go character by character, and then I would put my book together. And here's write-ups, of course, and here's the actors and stuff like that. So, oh, that's something else. Okay, I don't know what that is. It's been a long time. And then there was my schedule, my wardrobe schedule. Let's see, wardrobe coordinator for Marigold. So this is when I would meet. It looks like measurements, shopping for costumes, costume laundering, blah, 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 blah. So all that. Anyway, so I would keep a schedule and how many hours I worked because it looked like I might have gotten paid by the hour. This probably went on the back. Yep, it went on a little bit in the back too. So that's what I would do. But these are the sketches I came up with because like each of the characters, of course, had to have specific, if you've never seen one of these, you probably, those of you who are in theater have seen these and you're like, oh, bored by now. But this would be like, this is a specific character, Beatrice. This was Act 1. She wore, obviously, just a robe and slippers. So I drew out a robe and slippers for her, and it had to be a specific color, of course, and her slippers had to be like raggedy old brown slip-on slippers. And then Act 2, this is what I foresaw for her. So being that, like a caftan, I had to draw these up and take them to the director and say, is this what you see for her? And she would approve it or not approve it when we went over the whole costume plot for her. And then this is what I would either begin shopping for. Since these are simple things, I could shop for them. I didn't have to create them. And then she would give me her notes on her, like, yes, she approved this and that, but it looked like in Act 2, she didn't approve the caftan. She didn't like that. So we went with something else, apparently. I don't know. Didn't say what we went with, but we went with something else. And then I have other notes here, like bio by Thursday. I had to submit my bio and that kind of stuff. Notes, something else. And then, okay, here's Beatrice to Act 2, Scene 1. She wore this. What is that? Purple dress, black slip, black shoes, black gloves. Had to be very specific. Look at those gloves. I can't draw hands, apparently. play. And, you know, you have to be complete if there's a necklace involved. I don't know if there was a necklace, but I made one. And then she had the blue jacket, blue and purple turban in as well. So was that what she was supposed to wear? Show, you have been fab. I hope I get to see you again. Thanks, and break a leg, Heather. Somebody wrote me a note. How nice. Okay. Okay, so then we have the... Oh, and this was her. This was, and I can show you this. This was Beatrice. This was her, and this was the write-up on it. Okay, then I'm sure I'm not in that write-up, but it's just nice to have a piece of the play, of the show. This is a play, you know, of course. This was Tilly. Now, this is another character, Act 1, Scene 1, and she had, you know, the blue sweater and I guess she had a dickie. She had to wear a yellow dickie. And then maybe a blouse underneath that of some kind, and then some kind of socks, and then these shoes, weird shoes. So I had to find all of these pieces. So this was an easier play to do because these were ready-made pieces that I had to just locate, you know, basically, which was good. But I just drew them out based on going through the script, because I have a script in here too. And then she would either approve them or not approve them. And this was her, you know, I guess, yeah, take off sweater. Oh, she took off her sweater, and yeah, that's what that means. Okay, and then Tilly, Act 1, Scene 4. She's got pink PJs, which I made into plaid. It looked like, that seemed like that would be typical of Tilly. She would wear something plaid, and then she looks like she gained a little weight here, but that's not really, but because different materials will make you look thicker, and this is actually a tweed. It's a tweed. Or is it? Yeah, blue tweed. Yep, and that would make you maybe look thicker, especially since she's got layers on again. She's got the same shoes, socks. It's easier for an actor just to keep the same socks on if they can. So, Show, thanks for doing such a great job. Ha, whoever that is. Okay, that was nice. Tilly. Oops. We're losing our book here. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I just lost stuff out of the book. Oops, sorry, babies. It's going on the babies. Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's that paper. No big deal. Okay, so then there's Tilly. She's in a... So anyway, you get the idea. This is basically what happens. And here's more costume designs and so forth. And there's a flyer. And here's what another character would be wearing and so forth. And their measurements and yada yada. And the nanny. Oh yeah, nanny was big. And here's like a breakdown of... Oh, that's the content sheet, sorry. So forth. So anyway... That's kind of what, and who's who in the cast. Here's my, oh, let's find my, okay, here's my, okay, I'm going to let you sit on this for a second, okay? Let's see, my bio. Oh, brother. Wardrobe coordinator, Shoshana is a student at PVCC studying, oh, you're watching my arm. Isn't that nice? Let's let you look at Cornelius. Studying theater and special education. She's been... Why was I studying special education? I was already in that field. Okay, she's been on stage as well as off as Chick in Crimes of the Heart and Ensemble in Our Town, and now Marigold. She's been involved in community theater for the past 6 to 7 years. Most recently, she performed with her son Zach in Palladium Playhouse production of You Can't Stamp Out Love. Oh my gosh, yeah. He did a really good job. I had to play the straight man. Shoshana has also been involved with Playhouse Theater for Children, for years, and went on to found and direct with some extremely talented and inventive teens and their families, the Shine Players and the Sunshine Kids, for the past 3.5 years. That went on for like 7 years. Shoshana works with developmentally disabled adults in a group home setting full-time at the Center for Distance Learning at PVCC part-time, and she's the proud full-time single parent of 3 teenage sons. Okay, so anyway, that was my bio. Boy, that was a long time ago. So then I wrote down all my expenditures. What is this? Oh, this is the production meetings and things like that. That's what that is. And all my expenses for what I spent. Here's the audition sheet. Boy, I kept track of everything. Show. Thanks for being you, Joe. That was sweet. She was the main performer, and she was pretty awesome. And then my cumulative hours altogether, which was 44. And then I got it approved. And then my Alan was the he was the coordinator of the theater. He was the chair at the time, and he said outstanding job. He was such a sweetheart. I actually had to dress his wife, who was she was just a sweetheart. They were wonderful people. And then he went on to do other things. He made a movie and all kinds of things. Anyway, so then here was the production. Or what is this? Oh, positions. And this is, what is this, me? Oh yeah, wardrobe coordinator must be available beginning Saturday evenings, in charge of keeping costumes cleaned, ironed, organized, and repaired. That was me. And I also had to dress her too. I had to be behind stage. And that was another play, I think. Maybe that was the play. That might have been the show. I had to dress her during one show. I know that, where I had to be behind stage the whole time and dress her. And then here's Act 1 and Act 2 and all that kind of stuff. So, and here's the script. I just had a copy of it. So, anyway, so that was that. And this kind of went long, so I'm not gonna show you anything more on this one. So thanks for watching. Tell me what you think. Sorry it's not happy and creative, but I'll leave you with a picture of this. All right. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.